excitement about our Deluxe stand mixer. You guys, I have had a stand mixer for years. In fact, I love my KitchenAid stand mixer. It has a fun story. I wanted one for years. My mom wanted to buy me one for years, and finally, with the help of my daughter, I got a KitchenAid stand mixer from my daughter and my mom. And it's a sweet, sweet story, and I've loved it for years and years, and I'll never part with it. So you can imagine when Pampered Chef came out with a stand mixer, I thought, well, that's great, but I love my KitchenAid, and I'll never part with it. And so that was that. So of course, though, like any good consultant, I took it out of the box and started using it. And honestly, I keep both on the countertop. I don't have a lot of counter space, but I keep both the KitchenAid and the Pampered Chef Deluxe stand mixer right on my countertop. I do use them quite a bit, but it's a funny thing because you guys, 7 or 8 times out of 10, I grab for the Pampered Chef one. I feel a tiny bit guilty about that for my KitchenAid, but I'll tell you, there's just some features with this one that I really, really love, and that's what I want to tell you about, is the features I really love about this, that I find if I were in the market for a new mixer, I would have to lean toward this one. And this is my top ones, and there's more, but here's my top 5. First of all, the heavy part of these machines, right, is this motor part. And so this machine, there's a latch on the back right here, and you click it, and it lifts up and clicks into place. So there's no having this pop down unexpectedly, or, you know, just be, you know, even sometimes, you know, while it's being used, it doesn't flop around or anything like that. So it clicks, you press on the little lever here to release it back down, and you press on it to lift it back up, and it clicks into place. So I love that feature. My next one is, and it does come with 3 attachments, okay? So that's pretty standard, a whipping attachment or a whisk, a dough hook, which I never have to knead bread again. Love, love, love it. But this, you guys, this is the money. I love this. So paddle attachment, I use this one probably 8 times out of 10. I mean, mostly this is the one that I'm using. And this one has a built-in scraper. So I don't need to stop partway through something being mixed and take my scraper and scrape down the sides. It scrapes as it goes. I love this. Love, 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 love. It just gets all those ingredients, and I never have to stop the machine to scrape down the side. Okay, third thing is the preset time settings. These settings are fabulous. Most of the time I'm doing one of these things. I'm either whipping something like whipped cream, I'm creaming something together like when I make cookies and I need to put the sugars and the butter together, right? I'm mixing something like a cake mix, right? Or, you know, a quick bread. I'm beating something like eggs, you know, for meringue, or I'm kneading bread. And they are preset. The speed is preset. The time is preset. So this is the type of appliance where you can set it and forget it, or be here but not manning it, right? It's just amazing. If you want to knead bread, you just click that. I don't have this on. Let me put it on. You just turn the little knob here to knead. It starts it where the speed is 1 for 8 minutes, and press, and it will start kneading the bread. I can adjust the time if I wanted to. There it goes. Super great. So I love the presets. Set it and forget it. Number 4. When you use the presets, it slowly ramps up the speed. So who, and I know it's every one of you if you've had a stand mixer, who has went to mix frosting, cake mix, any of those kind of things where you've got flour involved, and you start it too fast, too soon, and you end up with a cloud? Who has tasted powdered sugar through their nose? I know that sounds disgusting, but I get in a hurry, I'm doing my thing, and you know, you've got that cloud of powdered sugar, and you're like, that's sweet. So this will not make that kind of mess, okay? It slowly ramps up to speed. So it starts at a 1 or a 2, and It knows the amount of time it needs for that setting to get the liquid ingredients incorporated with the dry ingredients so that it's not going to make that spray of ingredients. Same with whipped cream. You put it on the whip setting, it starts out slower because the cream is thinner right before it starts getting thick, so that you're not getting all the splashes. I love that feature, and I don't have to change the speed myself. It just does it automatic. My fifth favorite feature, and mind you, this is not all of them, but my fifth favorite feature, you guys, is that the bowl and all of these attachments are dishwasher safe. In fact, that's the only way I seem to want to wash them. I just throw it all in the dishwasher. I usually put these guys, the attachments, on the top shelf and the bowl on the bottom shelf. And I love that it's dishwasher safe. They're not corroding. They're not getting, you know, where there's black stuff or anything for the metal. It doesn't do anything weird in the dishwasher. It works great. They're dishwasher safe, okay? So that's why I grab for this most of the time. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Let me tell you the 5 foods I never realized could be made or prepared or whatever you want to call it in a stand mixer. And this alone has been worth Pampered Chef coming out with this, because they've educated me on everything you could use a stand mixer for. Used to be, I only used it for baking. And I'm a medium baker. I don't bake a lot. It's kind of seasonal. The stand mixer, really, truly, I've loved it. I've saved tons of time, especially big batches of things. It's wonderful. However, now that I use it for so many other things, I use my stand mixer 2 or 3 times a week. Let me just tell you what those things are. Number 1, I shred chicken with it. Yes, does anybody know that? You can just put your cooked, boneless, skinless chicken breasts or thighs in here with this guy, and it will, after like not even 40 seconds, 30 seconds, it will shred the chicken for you. Okay, that's one thing, and that is like, whoa. Second, you guys, mixing meatloaf, meatballs, or hamburger patty mixtures, right? Like, there's this recipe, in fact, I just posted it a little bit ago. It's the truffle burgers. Holy smokes. You put a little bit of sausage with the ground beef, some truffle seasoning. Oh my gosh, the burger meat is so good. And instead of getting my hands in there or trying to maneuver a spoon in that kind of mixture, you've all made meatloaf and meatballs, I'm sure, before. That is kind of a pain. I don't want to keep gloves on and all that. You just put it in here, you guys, and like, seriously, under a minute, you've got it all perfectly mixed and not over mixed. Because have you ever read the ingredients? It says mix but not too much, right? Like, I don't know what you would do to the hamburger if you mix it too much. But anyway, so that's that. Number 3, mashed potatoes. You guys, you just put the potatoes right in there and you just add this guy and your milk and your butter and whatever, and in a minute you've got mashed potatoes. They're perfect every single time. And you're getting something else ready while that's doing that. 4, egg salad. You just peel your eggs, put the eggs in here with your mayo and your, put the eggs in first. I do the eggs first, and then I usually put some salt and pepper in. 30 seconds. It gets the eggs completely broken up, and then I can add my mayo and mustard or relish, chopped up onion, whatever you want to add to your egg salad, and mix it up in seconds. You guys, it's crazy. So egg salad. You could do the same with tuna salad or chicken salad too. 5th food, you guys, today are dips. Who makes dips like artichoke and cheese dip, and, maybe even onion dip, and, all those kind of dips, creamy dips that need cream cheese and sour cream and mayo and cheese and maybe some kind of vegetable. Or if you're one of those ring makers like me, like for taco ring would be good, but mostly the shredded chicken filling rings, like the chicken and broccoli braid, the chicken enchilada filling, the turkey and cranberry wreath. All of those rings that you bake on a stone with the crescent roll dough, you just throw the meat in here, get it shredded, add the rest of the ingredients, chop up your celery, chop up the onion, whatever it calls for, shred your cheese, add it in here. 30 seconds later, your mixture for the filling of your ring is perfect. And this bowl is great. You can use, our scoops, like Let me drag one out, you guys. You know, the scoop. Like for cookies or for filling your ring, you want these scoops. It is not going to hurt the bowl to scrape the side of it with these scoops to get all of the mixture out. Okay, you guys, those are my top 5 foods and my top 5 features that I love this mixer. I love it. If you are in the market for a mixer, or you are thinking of getting, like my sweet mama got me this, got me my other one, which I loved for many, many, many years. If you're thinking of getting your adult children a mixer, or you have some weddings coming up, or you're getting a mixer, you guys host a party for it. I don't know if you saw the recipes that I posted a few minutes ago, like I was telling you, the meatballs and that kind of stuff and the burgers, but there's a picture in there that shows that you can get this mixer for under $160, if I'm remembering it right. I hope I'm quoting this correctly. With a November party. That's a great deal, you guys. I don't even think you can get any mixer that's high quality on the market for under $200. So getting this for under 160, excuse me, is a steal. So if you're in the market for, or you're wanting to surprise somebody this holiday with a mixer under the Christmas tree, you guys, host a party now and get it for 60% off. You guys, it has been a joy. I am so grateful to have enjoyed this time with you guys. I hope that you have enjoyed it as well.